was cool, but bitch, I'm fine with that.
They know how to get me turned up.
It was cool, but bitch, I had enough. I had to run it up. If I want it, I'ma get it, tell them add it up. Sneaky bitches stay up in my DM trying to grab a butt.
I'm excited that we back.
I'm excited that it was cool, but bitch, I had enough. I had to run it up. If I want it, I'ma get it, tell them add it up. Sneaky bitches stay up in my DM trying to grab a butt. Bitch, I run with killers, niggas, demons, they run fast as fuck.
What's up with y'all, man? Welcome back to the PSN Commands Network. With Tony Tech, I'm back with another video. You teach me to God. I got to turn on God's and do it for everyone who makes on 90 minutes. Today's video, we're going to talk about a couple of things today. I forgot who tweeted this, but who it was. I forgot exactly who it was. I'm trying to look it up real quick. I forgot who tweeted it, but there's an anonymous NFL team has made a offer to trade for Montez Sweat. There's no details of the offer that's been made yet, but there's an offer that's out there. No surprises there. It's that they want to keep Chase here. So the guy that will probably move is Tiz. I actually want to move Chase. I think Chase has more value because he's younger and he's going to cost more in the open market. I'd rather kind of take the cheaper route. And Montez Sweat is still relatively young at 27. So if you gave him a 5-year extension, he'd be 32. And then, by then you already have your edge rush for the future. And you can just draft another one and Tiz can probably step. That's my thought is. But, they want to trade Tiz. I think it's foolish, but it is what it is. But they're going to probably move Tiz if they lose it Sunday versus the Eagles, because they dropped the 3-5. The owners step in, take over, and start to move pieces. I think everyone's on the table. It's not taking Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Jahan Dotson. Chase Young is on the table too for the right price. If someone gives them a first-round pick, Chase Young is getting traded. I believe that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a 1. They get a 1 out of it, they'll move them. All right. Or if they get 2 2s, they get 2 this year, 2 years, they'll move. I think you can get a 2 and a 4 for Tiz. Maybe 2 3s and a 5, something like that. I think that's probably what you'll be fetching for Montez Sweat. So we'll see. We will see. Probably 3 this year, 3 next year, and a 5th in 2023. So that's probably what you might be fetching for Tiz. But you'll always get a comp pick if you don't pick up enough free agents to offset the guys you're losing in free agency. So if you don't pick up guys that offset, you'll get a comp pick in 2025 anyway. 2025. But yeah, you'll get 2024 third round, 2025 third round, and probably 2024 5th rounder if you were to trade Tiz right now, maybe. Or you'll get a 2024 2nd and probably 4th round pick. That's what I think what his trade value will be if I'm around the league. Maybe a team like the Jags might do it. A team like the Niners might be interested. A team like that was probably the main teams, honestly. Maybe the Raiders, because they're in kind of rebuild mode, but they can use a guy that's around Tez's age for their future. But maybe the win now team, maybe even the Ravens might be interested because they can use a pass rusher. They're interested in Daniel Hunter right now, so we'll see. But I'm really hoping they move Chase instead. Chase is going to be a lot more expensive on the open market. I think Tez's contract should anywhere between 15 to 18 million per. I think Chase will be way north of 20. I'm thinking like 23, 24. Some I'm not willing to pay. I think Chase Young's a dog. I'm not willing to pay that. He's more of the low end of the dogs. I don't think he's Daniel Hunter, or I don't think he's Max Crosby, or even Khalil Mack. I don't think in his prime, of course. I don't think even Joey Bosa in his prime. I don't think Nick Bosa right now. I don't think it's TJ Watt. I don't think he's Myles Garrett. I don't think he's this guys. So if you got paying $24 million, I'd rather just try to get a first round pick. I get 2 2s and let him step. Now I pay Tiz the less of the contract. I'll get around the same amount of production anyway. Yeah, Chase Young getting way more pressures with Montez, but Montez has more sacks. I should tell you something. Chase doing all this pressure on the quarterback. He ain't getting home. Montez Sweat, he might not be pressuring the quarterback as much, but when he does, he gets home. Big difference. Big difference, my guy. Big difference. And Chase Young is playing well this year. I'm not trying to attack Chase and say Chase isn't good. Chase is a really good football player. I think he'll fetch you more in the trade market. I'd rather get more value. That's just me. Now, another thing to talk about. Phidarian Mathis has his 21-day window opened to come back from IR. Most of the time when they open up their windows, they play that week. F.A. Obata was the last guy who got his window open. He played this week, the week he got his window open. We'll see how Phil Mathis looks during practice and things of that nature. But I think Phidarian should play. I think he'll play, and I hope he plays well. Gotta spend a second round pick on this kid. Can we find what we have now? We got 10 games to find out what he has. I want to find out. Well, I want to find out he can stay healthy for 10 weeks. Number 2, can he be productive? And number 3, is he worth keeping around? So let's find that out. Should be interesting. His debut will be versus a really good offensive line, the Eagles. So I don't expect much from Phidarian Mathis this week, but I expect him just to play 20, 25 snaps. And hopefully play well. Hopefully bring some pressure. Hopefully be good in the run game. I don't expect him to be explosive player out here just knifing through gaps and getting the quarterbacks and stuff, but I'm putting at least the stuff in the run game. So I hope he can do that. That's pretty much about it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope Tiz is not getting traded. I would love to see Tiz here. I think Tiz has been more consistent. The numbers don't lie. Montez averaged about 8 sacks a season, and Chase had played with 25 games in his career. So I'd rather go with the guy that's been healthier than the guy that's been hurt. Nonetheless, Chase had a good year though, and I've been impressed with Chase, but I'm not willing to pay him the extra $5 or $6 million that he'll get on open market. I think with Tiz will get. That's just my opinion. Like, comment, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace, love, blessing to all y'all. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.